how's it going? It's Colin Daniel here from riffninja.com, messing around with the DADGAD tuning. This is a little application to it. DADGAD is a suspended fourth. That's what it's tuned to. D-A-D-G-A-D. It's a suspended fourth tuning, meaning it doesn't have a major third or minor third. If you had D major, you would have a D, F sharp, and A tuning. If you had a D minor, you'd have a D, F, and A tuning. You'll notice that the D and the A are neutral in either D major or D minor. But this has got a G in place of that third. Whether it's major or minor, this chord would work well with D major or D minor, so it's neutral. So of course you can cheat. You can pretty well cover all the changes you need in the 12-note spectrum we have in music. Just in this tuning. So if you didn't know a lot about the guitar and you just wanted to kind of get by and experiment with the tuning, all the keys and chords you need are in a 12-note spectrum in the first 12 frets of this guitar. Yeah, there's more complicated things that you can do, and you can refinger chords, and we'll get to that. But to get you started, the first thing you need to understand is this 1-4-5 business, which is the D, G, and A is 1, 4, and 5. The D and A is 1 and 5. That's neutral in both major and minor chords. So whether you're in D major or D minor, the D and A is neutral. The G should be either, the G is replacing either the major or minor thirds. So now this chord is still technically a chord because it's 3 different notes, and that's what it takes to make a chord harmony. But it's not major and it's not minor. It's neutral. It's neutral because it doesn't have the major or minor third in it to define it as a major or minor chord. And so this can be used to substitute major and minor chords any way you like. And if this is a D sus4, then it just goes up, right? Then 2 frets up is an E sus4. 3 frets up, F sus4, 5th fret, G sus4, 7th fret, A sus4, 8th fret, B sus4, 10th fret, C sus4, 12th fret, D sus4. And it's a very ringy sounding tuning. Now what I did there was I raised the second octave because this is tuned to 2 Ds. Now when I raised the second octave, I added 2 to it. The 2. Or in the second octave, you could call it the 9th. So depending on what school of theory you come from, if I bar this chord and I take this octave, which right here, by the way, like if this is D, this is E, this is F, this is G. So here's the G sus4. If I take this higher G and raise it 1 note, that's now a 9. It's because G is the tonic, right? G is 8, so A, 1 more tone, is 9 or 2. And 2 is neutral too, but it gives it a great tonal change. So there's your first trick. And it's neutral too, because in both major and minor scales, you'll find that 2 is unaltered or untouched. So in D major, your 2, or in G major, should I say, your 2 is A. And in G minor, your 2 is A. The other 3 notes are different. The minor third, the minor 6th, and the minor 7th, but not the 1, 4, and 5, and the 2. So now we're just totally working with suspended chords. So I've barred it, and I've just dropped my 3rd finger down on the 4th string and created a D or a G suspended, or a G2 you can call it. It's actually, I've got the suspended 4 plus 2, so G sus4 9, right? Sus4 sus9 if you like, because I've still got a D, or still got a G, I still got the 1, still got the 5, you know, still got the 4, but now it's a 9. I've added the 9th to it. So G sus4 plus 9. And now I'll use a 1-4-5 pattern. Like if this is D, This is G and this is A. And this is how you get started. Use the 1, 4, 5. And this is my octave. And that's what I was doing. Just playing the harmonics at the 12th fret. You know, so. There's sus4 with the 9. And that'd be G. That's the 4. Back to the 1. Now to the A, to the G, back to the D. 1, 4, and 5 all the way through in your chord changes and in the tuning. Wow, I guess that 1, 4, 5 is important to know. You'd better get on it. There's some ideas to get you started to experiment. You can do that in any key. If you're in the key of G or the key of F or whatever it is you want, like if it's G, then it's G, C, and D. So there's C and D. I could go G here, C, and then open D, or 12th fret D. There's another 1, 4, 5, and G. You got to experiment with it. So if you've got a song where you're playing a G, C, and D in it, you can use those forms to substitute and play over a jam over in this tuning. Wow, isn't that great? It's a pretty neutral tuning. There's a lot more to be learned about this DADGAD stuff and everything else about the guitar, and you can find out more about it on my Riff Ninja site. Come and visit us at the Riff Ninja Academy and see what I got to offer. I do have a 3-day free trial that you can check out. All right, take care, good luck, and have fun. We'll see you soon.